Guys, you're overreacting. Nobody is dying.
A dead mouse!
Did you also start believing your brain was run by little characters after watching Inside Out? Pixar's 2015 film Inside Out is a heartwarming piece on growing up and experiencing emotions that's portrayed in a whimsical and fun way. Infamous for its Easter eggs, crossovers, and secret details, Pixar includes them in all of its animated sequences. In this video, we'll be discussing all the secrets you missed in Inside Out. Stay tuned.
He's making that stupid face again.
I could strangle him right now!
Signal him again.
The list of Easter eggs Pixar uses in its movies and storylines to link them up together is endless. By placing characters and tokens from different movies into each other's Pixar movie has been able to create a cinematic universe in which we can imagine all the characters have known each other. Inside Out is no different either. The creators used various Easter eggs and added small details, helping bring together the plot and create a more immersive world building. Whether it's adding details to Riley's memories or a small reference and metaphors hidden within the figments of her imagination, the character design and overall dialogue also helps the viewer to better understand and relate with the characters mentioned.
Goodness, don't bother Miss Unicorn, okay? Sorry, she's from out of town. It's so embarrassing, right?
Don't say we didn't tell you. Pixar always has a sneaky way of telling the audience what's about to happen through little hints and Easter eggs. The characters seem to know that some bumps in the road were afoot for Riley. Throughout the movie, Anger is seen reading a newspaper. Its front page plastered with the words, "The future is shaky." We see that statement hold throughout the movie as Riley goes through a turbulent time trying to settle into a new city and school. You'd think that was all. The attention to detail doesn't end there. On the back side of the same newspaper, it reads, "Why does everything smell funny?" A reference to the smell Riley encounters when she first sets foot into her new San Francisco home. On the note of foreshadowing, this is also done through color, whereby Joy is not just one color like the rest of the characters. Her blue hair paired with the yellow ensemble suggests that joy and sadness will always coexist with one another.
We'll put the bed there and the desk over there.
The hockey lamp goes there.
Put the chair there.
Leave it to Pixar to leave no stone unturned. The attention to detail is what makes Pixar movies as lovable and memorable as they turn out to be. Even in the smallest of ways, Pixar never lets the opportunity of leaving an Easter egg go to waste. In a scene from Riley's mind, while Bing Bong, sadness, and joy travel through her imagination, they stumble across a deck of cards. Instead of making the cards look like any other playing cards, the faces of King, Queen, and Jester are replaced with that of Riley and her parents. Her mother is the Queen, her father the King, and Riley herself plays the Jester. This helps better flesh out the character's mind and imagination and provides a little insight into her family dynamics. Another sneaky detail you may or may not have noticed while watching Inside Out is the way the mind is depicted. When sadness and joy are going through the long-term memory section, an aerial view is shown of what is a series of shelves with memories stored. The layout of the shelves resembles the pattern of grooves on the brain, a tiny detail that goes a long way in world building.
Oh, we'll never make it.
No, don't obsess over the weight of life's problems. Remember the funny movie where the dog dies?
The control panel is where the magic happens. Throughout the movie, you see the characters clicking buttons and flipping switches on the control panel to control Riley's emotions. The control panel is like the CPU of Riley's emotions, where the characters send responses according to the situations she faces. The character using the panel produces the emotion that Riley feels. You can see the control panel shimmering with color, but what you probably don't notice is how the colors of the buttons change based on the character that is using the buttons. When Joy hits a button, it'll turn yellow. When Anger does, it turns red, making the control panel constantly change colors. A small Easter egg helps give the world building more depth, something Pixar never misses in its animated sequences.
Here it is. Fear. I need a list of all the possible negative outcomes on the first day at a new school.
The movie starts with Riley and her parents moving out to San Francisco from her hometown. The city itself plays a pivotal role in the movie and depicts accurately, creating its mood and overall vibe. A variety of famous landmarks, such as the winding roads, are on display. The writers go the extra mile in trying to fictionally encapsulate the city by making little puns and jokes in the names of the shops that Riley and her mom cross. When they are going to grab some pizza, a pet grooming and massage shop, which is shown to be open roads, reads a sign saying most days around 10. It's truly the attention to detail that the creators put in that creates a more immersive experience for the audiences. Another related Easter egg is related to Riley's father's new job in the big city. It is speculated that he is working in an unknown tech startup, prompting the family to move near Silicon Valley. Inside Out is one of Pixar's movies which takes place in a modern-day setting. Thus, we see Riley's dad using an iPhone. This little detail is a nod to Apple's founder Steve Jobs, who also co-founded Pixar Animation Studios, which is a very faint detail that shows icons, and the overall shape of the cell phone is that of an iPhone.
Mom! Dad! Come kiss me goodnight!
I know.
Right there!
None of us have ever gotten over Bong sacrificing himself for joy and sadness to make it out, and frankly, we never will. However, you probably didn't notice this detail watching Inside Out for the first time, as Riley's imaginary friend Bong was introduced to audiences. In a scene from her childhood, she is seen scribbling across the walls with colorful crayons. You can see her having made a colorful drawing of the imaginary purple elephant along with his red rocket ship, which plays a big role later on. She even mentions his name during his scene, the sound of which is drowned out by the music played over it.
Diversion! What? So long, sucker!
Pixar is known for making references to other movies within its cinematic universe, whether it's objects, locations, or even actual characters making sneak peek appearances and cameos in other Pixar movies. Everything seems to be part of one broad universe. We see this happen in Inside Out 2 on more than one occasion. The memory orbs were an easy way for the writers to leave little Easter eggs in the movie. In one memory, Riley is seen playing in the playground. On closer inspection, you'll notice that the jungle gym and layout of the playground is the replica of the one in Pixar's Toy Story 3. More than one reference to Pixar's Toy Story was made within the movie. Consistent with many other movies, Inside Out features the infamous Pizza Planet truck with appearances in Cars and The Incredibles. It's a bit tougher to spot in this movie and can be seen in one of the memory orbs on 3 different occasions. Another detail you may not have noticed at first is a glimmer of Ratatouille's Colette in the movie. In a scene from Riley's apartment, a coffee table has what seems to be a cooking-related magazine with the chef's face on the cover. One of the Pixar's recurring tricks is giving a little introduction of their next release in their animated feature. With Inside Out, it was no different. The animation studio gives a glimpse of the 2015 release The Good Dinosaur, and a scene where Riley and her family take pictures in front of a dinosaur statue on their road trip to San Francisco.
Hey, why aren't we moving?
Riley's gone to sleep. We're all on break.
Which Easter egg did you not see coming at all? And which had you noticed when you first watched the movie? Pixar always has a way to immerse its audiences into the character design and world building in its various franchises. It's fascinating to see how Pixar uses little clues and Easter eggs to stitch its storytelling together. Enjoyed this video? Don't forget to like and comment your thoughts down below. For more such content, don't forget to subscribe and press that bell button to remain notified of new content.
Are you kidding? I'm not missing one! Go, Foghorn!
Okay.